What truly makes a person beautiful in the eyes of Allah? Is it their appearance, wealth, or social status? In a world obsessed with external beauty, Islam teaches us that true beauty goes far beyond the surface. Allah sees what is in our hearts, what drives our actions, and how we interact with the world around us. Real beauty, the kind that pleases Allah, is not something that fades with time or changes with circumstances. It is timeless, deep, and profound. In this video, we will explore 3 essential qualities that make a person truly beautiful in the eyes of Allah. These qualities are not about how we look or what we possess, but about the purity of our intentions, the strength of our character, and the sincerity of our faith. The first quality is sincerity in worship, where we strive to do everything for the sake of Allah alone. The second is patience, which helps us endure life's challenges with grace and trust in Allah's plan. The third is good character, the way we treat others and reflect the teachings of Islam in our everyday actions. These are the things that, when nurtured, make us beautiful, not just in the eyes of Allah, but in the eyes of those around us. It's a beauty that radiates from within, leaving a lasting impact that goes beyond fleeting trends and worldly standards. Join us as we explore how these 3 qualities can transform our lives and draw us closer to Allah's mercy and love. 1. Taqwa, the beauty of God consciousness. Taqwa, or God consciousness, is the foundation of a beautiful relationship with Allah. It means being aware that Allah is always present, always watching, and always listening. True beauty in the eyes of Allah begins with this awareness. Living with taqwa is not just about worshiping Allah through prayer and fasting, but also about aligning your life with His commands in every action, thought, and intention. It's about seeking to please Him in everything you do and being mindful of Him in every moment of your life. Whether you are alone or in the presence of others, with taqwa, you know that Allah sees your actions and your heart becomes focused on what truly matters, His pleasure. Living with taqwa also helps us stay grounded in times of difficulty. When we are faced with challenges, whether personal struggles, doubts, or hardships, taqwa serves as a reminder that Allah is in control and our ultimate trust is in His plan. Instead of reacting out of frustration or despair, those who have taqwa will pause, reflect, and remember that Allah's wisdom is greater than any trial. This level of trust in Allah allows them to endure hardships with patience and gratitude, which are qualities that bring immense beauty to their soul. Additionally, taqwa has a profound impact on your interactions with others. People with taqwa are more likely to show kindness, generosity, and fairness because they are constantly reminded that their actions affect others and that they are accountable to Allah for how they treat those around them. It's easy to be kind when people treat you well, but those with true taqwa will show kindness and respect even to those who are difficult. This kind of character, shaped by taqwa, is a beauty that Allah loves. Furthermore, taqwa leads to a sense of inner peace. When your heart is connected to Allah, there is a tranquility that fills your being, regardless of the circumstances around you. The anxiety and stress of the world seem less important when you place your trust in Allah and remember that He is the ultimate provider, protector, and healer. This inner peace, stemming from a heart that is mindful of Allah, radiates outward, making you more beautiful in His eyes. True beauty in the sight of Allah, then, is not about how many followers you have, how much wealth you've accumulated, or how perfect your appearance may be. It's about the sincerity of your heart and your relationship with Him. When you live with taqwa, you are continuously striving to please Allah through your actions, your intentions, and your efforts to grow closer to Him. This is the kind of beauty that remains, long after the fleeting physical beauty fades. Taqwa is the light that guides you through the darkest times, reminding you that no matter what you face, Allah is always by your side, and that is the ultimate source of true beauty. Second, patience. Patience is one of the most powerful virtues in Islam. It's not just about waiting for something to happen or enduring hardship without complaining. True patience is the ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, trusting in Allah's wisdom and timing. It is a beautiful trait that can elevate a person's spiritual state and make them beloved in Allah's sight. In our daily lives, we all face challenges, from personal struggles to family issues, health problems, financial difficulties, and emotional turmoil. However, it is in these very moments that patience becomes a defining factor in how we navigate our circumstances. True patience is not just about enduring hardship without complaint. It is about embracing the trial with a heart full of hope and faith in Allah's mercy. When we are patient, we accept that trials are part of life, and instead of becoming overwhelmed by them, we choose to rely on Allah's strength to see us through. Patience in this sense is not passive. It's an active choice to stay positive, seek solutions, and keep moving forward, knowing that Allah's mercy is greater than any difficulty. This mindset doesn't just relieve the burden of trials, it transforms them into opportunities for growth, for building a stronger connection with Allah. Patience is especially important when it comes to facing the inevitable struggles of life. Whether it's a sickness that tests our physical strength, the loss of a loved one that breaks our hearts, or any form of suffering, patience is the key to not only enduring, but also finding meaning in our suffering. Moreover, patience is not just about enduring the big trials of life, but it also manifests in the smaller, everyday moments. It's about being patient when things don't go according to plan, when people test your limits, when you are frustrated with something, or when you feel overwhelmed by your responsibilities. These everyday moments are where true patience is tested. If we can remain calm and composed during these moments, we are practicing patience in its most beautiful form. When we choose patience over anger, tolerance over frustration, and calmness over impatience, we invite tranquility into our hearts, and this, in turn, makes us beautiful in the eyes of Allah. Furthermore, patience allows us to develop empathy for others. When we go through our own struggles and show patience, we become more compassionate toward those who are facing their own trials. It teaches us to treat others with kindness, understanding, and support, because we know what it feels like to suffer. This empathetic nature is a beautiful quality that Allah loves, and it allows us to build strong, meaningful relationships with others based on mutual respect and understanding. True patience is also about being patient with ourselves. It's about understanding that we are all works in progress and we will make mistakes. But as long as we stay patient with our own development, learn from our mistakes, and keep striving to become better, we will continue to grow closer to Allah. Patience with oneself helps to foster self-compassion, and when we treat ourselves with kindness and patience, we can then extend that same compassion to others. In the face of trials, our hearts can either break or become more beautiful. Patience allows our hearts to heal and grow, creating a deeper bond with Allah. It is a sign of spiritual maturity, showing that we trust in Allah's plan, even when we don't understand the reasons behind our struggles. And through that trust, patience becomes a source of inner peace and strength. Patience is the quiet power that guides us through life's challenges, and it is the key to unlocking the doors of success in this world and the hereafter. With patience, we don't just endure, we evolve, we grow, and we come closer to Allah's mercy. And this, my dear brothers and sisters, is the true beauty of patience in Allah's eyes. 3. Good character, the beauty of exemplary morality. Good character is the essence of beauty in the eyes of Allah. It is through our actions, our words, and the way we treat others that our true character is revealed. In Islam, good character is not merely about external appearances or reputation. It's about the inner qualities that define who we are as human beings. Good character also means being honest and trustworthy. Allah loves those who are truthful and upright, and dishonesty is something that can distance us from Allah's pleasure. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his honesty even before he received the revelation. He was called trustworthy because of his reputation for truthfulness. Being honest, keeping promises, and fulfilling our obligations not only improves our relationships with others, but also builds a strong connection with Allah. When we lead our lives with integrity, we invite Allah's blessings and mercy into our hearts. Patience, as we discussed earlier, is also a key component of good character. The ability to remain calm, composed, and thoughtful, even in difficult situations, is a reflection of a strong, virtuous character. Patience allows us to navigate the challenges of life without losing our temper or resorting to harmful behavior. It teaches us to respond with wisdom and compassion even when others may be rude or unkind. This quality of self-control is one that Allah rewards, as it demonstrates reliance on Him and trust in His plan. It also makes us more approachable and likable to others, as patience fosters understanding and prevents unnecessary conflict. Generosity is another vital part of good character in Islam. Allah loves those who are generous, not just with their wealth but with their time, energy, and love. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his extreme generosity, and he encouraged his followers to give in charity, even when they had little. Generosity is not only about material wealth, it is about sharing our blessings, offering help to those in need, and being considerate of others. When we show generosity, we not only benefit others, but also earn the love and favor of Allah, who promises to reward those who give in His cause with blessings beyond measure. When we forgive others, we reflect the mercy of Allah, who is the most forgiving. Forgiveness helps to heal wounds, mend relationships, and brings about reconciliation. It also frees our hearts from the weight of negativity, allowing us to experience a sense of relief and tranquility. Humility is another essential quality that constitutes good character. It is the opposite of arrogance and pride, and it is one of the most beloved traits in the eyes of Allah. Humility is about recognizing that everything we have is a gift from Allah and that we are not superior to others. It is about treating everyone with respect, regardless of their status or position. When we are humble, we make space for others to shine and avoid the destructive effects of arrogance. Humility brings people together and allows us to build stronger, more meaningful connections with those around us. Good character also involves being just and fair, treating everyone with equality and respect. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was an embodiment of justice. He always ensured that everyone, regardless of their background or position, received their due rights. Being fair and just in all our dealings, whether personal or professional, is an essential part of good character. It ensures that we are not taking advantage of others and that we are always striving to make decisions that benefit everyone, in line with the teachings of Islam. When we strive to cultivate good character in all aspects of our lives, we not only enhance our own spiritual beauty, but also positively influence those around us. Good character creates harmony in society, brings people closer together, and allows us to fulfill our responsibilities as Muslims. It also makes us more pleasing to Allah, as He loves those who embody these noble qualities. The beauty of good character is not something that can be seen with the eyes. It is something that is felt in the heart. It is a light that shines through our actions and interactions, making us truly beautiful in the eyes of Allah. We've explored the 3 key qualities that make us truly beautiful in the eyes of Allah: sincerity in worship, patience, and good character. These are the qualities that not only shape our spiritual journey, but also influence how we interact with the world and those around us. When we focus on these attributes, we align ourselves with the path that leads to Allah's pleasure and eternal rewards. Remember, true beauty is not about how we look, but about how we live, how we treat others, and how we cultivate a heart that sincerely seeks Allah's love. So let's strive every day to embody these qualities and draw closer to Allah, for it is through them that we become truly beautiful in His sight. If you found this video beneficial, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers for more content that helps you grow closer to Allah. May Allah bless you and grant you beauty in this life and the next.